Ooh la 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 la, bonjour tout le monde, ça va? Hello everybody. So, my mother came home from school where she's a French teacher, and as well as teaching French, she has to do the sex education purely because she's French. Bizarre, isn't it? So that's what happened back in the 60s and 70s in the United Kingdom. My poor mother had to teach this sex education in the Roman Catholic school run by nuns, and they thought, French woman, hallelujah, somebody who can do the sex education. Bizarre, anyway. Anyway, she had a lot of trouble with this man called Brian, who was an English teacher, and she kept telling him, she kept pointing out to him the spelling mistakes, and he said, oh, don't get the knickers in the twisted. So anyway, I went into the class, into the staff room, and Brian, he was swearing very bad words, very, very rude words in English in the staff room. He hurt his toe, he kicked the table with his foot and he hurt. And he go very rude words, and then he turned to everyone and he said, oh, excusez-moi, excuse my French, everybody. I mean, is that what it means? When you say rude words, you say that is French. You English are bizarre, huh? No? And then he turned to me and he said, oh, this sex education, have you started teaching the children about the French diseases? French diseases? Qu'est-ce que c'est? French diseases. I later learned it is about the disease in the nether region, spots and the illnesses in the private parts. But why they call it French? You English are bizarre, 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 bizarre. Anyway, on to today's. I was just imagining, can you imagine that posh chap that goes to France, get out of the way, the road is mine, and he goes into a French bar and he says, speak English, how dare you not speak English, and then he falls over, and then he swears, he says, oh, excuse my French, everybody, and the French people go, oh, you are bizarre, you English, calling French swear words, French disease, a sexual disease, or sexually transmitted diseases. Oh. Anyway, for today's quiz, we have Il a du culot. So what does that mean? Does that mean he has a big bum? Does it mean he has baggy trousers? Or does it mean he has barefaced cheek? Il a du culot. Merde. Vraiment, il a du culot, hein? So, is it he has a lot of cheek, he has baggy trousers, or he has a big bum? It is. He's got a lot of cheek, hasn't he? That's what it means. Il a du culot. Voilà. So, I hope you find these enjoyable. Thank you for being one of the few people looking at this video. Au revoir, merde alors. Au revoir.